A very good morning to all of you students. I hope all of you are good at your places. Okay students, so in today's class I'm going to discuss the last assignment, that is assignment 3.7. Okay, so assignment 3.7 consists of two questions. The first question now I'm going to discuss. Question number first consists of students 6 parts. Out of these 6 parts I'm going to discuss 3 parts. That is part A, part C and part E students. Okay, so now first question, we have to estimate the square root. I have to estimate the square root of following numbers. Okay, up to 1 decimal. Okay, so we don't have to find out the exact square root, we just have to find out the estimate of them. Okay, that is up to 1 decimal. So the first question, first part is we have to find out the estimate of square root of 150. We have to find out the estimate of square root of 150 students. So what we have to do, we have to just see two numbers of whose square is lying between 150. So students, if I take 10 students, so 10 square is 100, okay, and 15 square is 225. So 150 lies between 100 and 225. 150 lies between 100 and 225. So if I just solve this first part students, see, we know that for first part I am doing this. We know that 10 square is 100. 10 square is 100. Okay, so let me just rub the other two parts, okay, so that it won't be a confusion for all of you. So 765, the C part and E part I am rubbing right now. Okay, so we know that 10 square is 100 and 15 square is 225. Okay, so this 150 lies between these two numbers. Okay, so therefore we can say that that 150, that square root of 150, that square root of 150 lies between 10 and 15 students. I can say this thing now. Okay, now move more closer. Now students, if after 10 I take 11 square is 121. That is less than this number. Okay, so let's move more forward. So student, if I take 12 students, that lies between these 10 and 15. If I take 12 square is student 144. That is somewhere nearer to this number. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to just and see one more thing, and as 12 square is 144, 12 square is 144, and the number after 8, and 13 square is 169, and 13 square is 169. See, this 150 is greater than this number but less than this number. So the square root of this number will be less than 13 but greater than 12. Therefore, square root of 150 lies between 12 and 13. Okay, just we have to see students, in these questions we have to do only one thing, that is to move closer and closer to the required number. Okay, this is the only thing that we have to do in this question. So we know that 12 square is 144. So this number is somewhere near to this number. So what we have to do, we have to just take this 12 and the point digits also. That means, see, as if I take 12.2, if I take 12.2 square, if I take 12.2 square, it will be students 148.84. It will be 148.84 students. And if I take 12.3 square, if I take and 12.3 square students, okay, that means 12.3 multiplied by 12.3, it is 151.29. It is 151.29 students. So this number 150 this number 150 is nearer to this number 12.2. Okay, so and this 151 is greater than this number. Okay, so as 148, that means 12.2 square is nearer to 150. Okay, so a rough conclusion we can say. So therefore by a rough conclusion, okay, or we can say the estimation also, a conclusion, or we can say the estimation. Therefore by rough estimation we can say square root of 150 is 12.2 students. 12.2. Students, now moving forward to our part number C. That means we have to find out the estimate square root of 765 students. So if I take 765, so we know that student, if I take 20, so 20 square will be 400. Okay, that is far less than this number. Okay, if I take 25 square is 625 squares. Okay, that is nearer to this number. And 25, and if I take 30 square is greater than this number. So 765 lies between somewhere about 25 square and 30 square. So as 25 square is 625 and 30 square is 900. Therefore square root of 765 lies between 25 and 30. Okay, students. So now move more closer to the number. Okay, so 25 square is 625. So move more closer, students. If I take 26 square or 27 square, I suggest you take 27 square, students. See, now if I take, students, 27 square and 28 square, now 27 square, students, and 28 square. So 27 square is 729, okay, and 28 square is, students, 784. Okay, now this 765 is greater than this number but less than this number. So now I can say that 765 square root will be greater than 727 but less than 28. Therefore square root of 765 lies between 27 and 28. Lies between 27 and 28. So it will be after 27 square. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the decimal portions also of 27. So students, if I take 27.6, now if I take now as 27.6 square, if I take, and 27 point, sorry students, if I take 7 square, 27.7 square, 27.6 square will be 761.79. It will be 6. Okay, and this will be, students, 767.29. Okay, now see one thing, students, we want 765. Okay, now you can clearly see this. See, 765 and 761. It is the difference somewhere is about 3.4, yeah, 3.3. Okay. If I just subtract these two numbers, the difference between these two numbers is somewhere about 3.4, yeah, 3.3, I guess. Okay, and if I just subtract these two numbers, the difference will be around 1 point something. So this 765 is much closer to this number. This 765 is much closer to this number. So as we have to just find out the estimate, so therefore on rough estimation, as this number is more closer to this number, so I can say that the square root of 765 is 27.7. On rough estimation, we can say that square root of 765 is 27.7. So now moving forward to our part number E, students, that is 920. So what we have to find out? We have to find out the estimate square root of 920, students. So students, if we take 30 square is 900, okay, that is less than this number. And if I take 35, students, 35 square is 1225, that is greater than this number. Therefore, as 30 square is 900 and 35 square is equals to 1225. Okay, so I can say this thing that this 92, the square root of this number lies between these two numbers. Okay, therefore we can say that square root of 920 lies between 30 and 35. Okay, students. Now, students, if I just move more closer, see, we have 900 here. And we have to find out the square root of 920. Students. Now, also 31 square if I take 31 square, students, 31 square will be 31 into 31, that will be 1, 6 and 9. Okay, that is 961, that is greater than this number. That is greater than 920. So we are sure that the square root of 920 is less than 31. That means the answer will be 30 point something. So now we will take the decimal portions of 30. So if I take, students, 30 point, if I take this 30.3 square and 30.4 square, students, if I just take these two numbers, okay, so 30.3, students, it will be 918.09. Okay, and if I take 30.4 square, it will be 924.16. Okay, students. So I hope all of you get this. Now we have to find out the square root of 920. Students. See, 920 we have to just find out. Now, if I just subtract these two numbers, the difference will be somewhere about 1 point something. The difference of these two will be somewhere about 1 point something. And if I just subtract these two numbers, the difference will be 3 point something. Okay. And we have to find out the rough estimate. Now, this number is more closer to this number. So, by rough estimation, we can say that square root of 920 is 30.3. Okay, students, now I'm going to discuss the question number 2, students. Estimate the cube root of following up to 1 decimal. I have to just estimate the value. Okay, that means we don't have to find the exact value of the cube root. Now in question number second also, it consists of 6 parts. I'm going to discuss the only 2 and 3 parts with you, and rest of the parts you have to do yourself, students. Okay. So the question number second, first part is find the cube root of, estimate cube root of 255, students. So students, now we have to find out the cube root. So we have to find the cubes of the number. So student, if I take student 6, if I take 6, the 6 cube is 216. First part, we know that 6 cube is 216. 6 cube is 216, and the number greater than this, and that is 7 cube is 343. 7 cube is 343. That means this root as 255 lies between these two numbers. Therefore, we can say that cube root of 255 lies between 6 and 7, students. Okay. Now see, as 7 cube is 343, that is greater than this number. That means the cube root of this number will be 6 point something. Now what I have to do, I have to take the decimal portions of 6 also. Okay. So students, if I take for example 6.3 cube and 6.4 cube, students. So 6.3 cube. So 6.3 cube will be 250.04, students. Okay, 6.3 cube will be 250.04. Students, just carefully, just in your rough portion, just find out the cube of these numbers. Okay, and while finding out the cube, just be careful about calculations. Okay, now 6.4 whole cube, it will be 262.14, students. Okay, now we have to find out the cube of 255. Now students, 255, if I just take 255, if I just take the difference of these two numbers, it will be 4.9 something. It will be 4.9 something. And if I take the difference of these two numbers, the difference will be 6 point something. So this number is much nearer to this number. This 250.04 is much closer to this number instead of this. So by rough estimation, we can say that cube root of this number, that is 255. Cube root of 255 is 6.3 of question number 2. That is, we have to find out the estimate cube root of 35. Okay. So students, first of all, if I take 3 students, 3 cube is 27, as we know that 3 cube is 27, and the number greater than this, that is 4 cube is 64. 4 cube is 64. This means, see, this 35 lies between these two numbers. 35 lies between these two numbers, but okay, now therefore cube root of 35 lies between 3 and 4. Okay, it is clear now. Now students, see, this 35 lies between these two numbers, but the 64 is greater than 35. This 64 is greater than 35. That means the answer of the cube root of this number, will be 3 point something. It will be 3 point something, students. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the decimal portion of 3. So now if I take 3.2 cube, students, and for say 3.3 cube. Okay, so 3.2 cube will be 32.76. It will be 32.76, and 3.3 cube will be 35.93. It will be 35.93 students. Okay. Now we have to find out the square root of 35. See students, this 35 is much closer to this number because the difference is only 0.93 and here the difference is 2.3 approximate and difference is 0.9. So this number is much closer to this number and we have to only find out the rough estimate. So you can also write that as 35.93 is much closer to 35. Okay, so by rough estimate we can say that cube root of 35 is this number, that is 3.3. Okay students, so I hope all of you understand these questions, that is question number first 3 parts and question number second 2 parts. Okay, so students, what you have to do, you have to do these questions in your copy and the remaining questions also. Okay, if you have any doubt, I will also provide the PDF notes along with this video. Okay, and still if you have any problem, then you can ask the teachers, me and Ashish Dahiya sir also, in the live session that is on Friday. Okay, so till then just be safe and be at your home. Okay, I'm going to meet you in my next class.